Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just had to have a little word with myself because I was like, I just got really excited before I pressed play on the camera, and I was like, you know, when you were little and you used to jump into bed and get all cozy, and then you'd be like, I did that because I'm a little bit excited, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I am so excited, and first of all, thank you to everybody that wished me well and sent me some lovely messages and the comments and everything. I really appreciate it. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just felt really poorly. Like, my whole body was aching. I had a high temperature, but yet I couldn't get warm. I had an upset tummy. My throat was really scratchy and constant headache. And it was just so weird, but yet nothing seemed to break out. I mean, my throat is still a little bit scratchy at the minute. And I don't know, in my head, I sound really husky in my head, like huskier than I normally do. But yeah, I've just felt really rough. And the no energy, the literal no energy. I mean, I don't know, I might have had COVID because I did lose my taste. I didn't lose my smell, but I did lose my taste. It was so annoying because I didn't really want to eat, but when I did eat, I couldn't taste it anyway. So, but I am feeling so much better. I had a really good, it's almost like the universe knew, because I had a really good night's sleep last night, and I've woke up and I'm all chipper, and yeah, I'm ready to get on with the Christmas launch. And look at this. Oh, look at it. So this is the biggest launch I've had so far. But it had to be because it's Christmas. And I have changed my logo. So I don't know if you can see at the top there. That is a picture I drew of my daughter. And I thought I'd put her on my logo. So yeah. She'll now go all over the world, a little picture. But yeah, these are the stamp sets. So I've got 5 6x8, and then I've got 1 6x4. I have got 10 washi tapes as well. I've got 5 5mm and 5 10mm. But yeah, shall we start? So first of all, we'll start with the little alphabet stamp. Now, I'm not going to open these. These were just, I'm going to get my ones. And I have to say, look at my bundle. Look, it's getting big. It's getting so big. Oh, I love it. Right, so here's my one, because I don't want to open that up. So let's just take it out. And this is, look at that distressed alphabet stamp. Oh, it's so cool. It is so cool. And it can be used for anything. Absolutely anything. What I've done this release is same as what I did with Halloween. So I know, I mean, there's going to be some of you that don't do Christmas. So I have brought out, I think I've got 3 Christmas and 3 generic stamp sets that are not Christmas, just so you know. But you know, like I always do, the stamp sets, they all go together anyway, so they don't really have to be used for Christmas. But yeah, look at this alphabet stamp. I absolutely adore it. I am going to show you how it stamps. I have got some samples because, well, I have been making lots and lots of bits and pieces. So that's how it stamps. Look at that. How cool is that? Ah, it's just so grungy. It's so grungy. I absolutely love it. So this is the first stamp set. There's not really a lot to say about an alphabet stamp. Yeah, so that's the alphabet stamp. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the Christmas stamps first. So this is the first stamp. I sneak peeked this the other day. Bear with me, my throat. Let me just get a drink. that's better. I sneak peeked this the other day. This is the one that's got the gorgeous, great big background stamp on. And I love it. Yeah, I drew that. Every single bit of it. I drew it. Absolutely love it. There is also a stamp here with a little background on it. So this is just the outline of the stamp. And look how grungy it is. Oh, it's so cool. And that is a background. So again, doesn't have to be used for Christmas. You can use it for anything you like. Literally does not have to be for Christmas. And then we also have these two stamps here. And December fits in the middle. North Pole Post Office fits in the middle. The number fits in the middle. Approved by Santa Claus fits in the middle. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're two separate stamps anyway. But yeah, they're made to put all these things inside it. Then I have a washi tape strip, which is so grungy. Can you see that? Let me get my one, because then I can take my one out of the packet. And I'll keep the background so that you can see. You can see they're so loved. Look, I've already used them all loads. Yeah, this is the washi tape stuff. Look how grungy it is. Oh, it's just so cool. But I have to, I'm sorry. My OCD is like, Tony, put that stamp in there straight. And that one's wonky. It's like, Tony, seriously, stop it. We just want to see the stamps. And then I have some music, a music stamp. And there's just a little bit of italic writing there. This little circle is made to fit round the edge of this little stamp. And then this 25 cents fits in the middle as well. And they go perfectly on the corner of this. This is a background stamp. Oh, I don't know if it's my favourite of this release, but I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you. I made a ticket, a Christmas market ticket. Look at that. I love it. How cool is that? And I've added some of the extras that are on the stamp set as well. So there's one of the lines there. Excuse me. There's this going down here and this going down here. This is the washi tape stamp. Look how grungy that is. Oh, it's just delicious. Absolutely delicious. And then I've got the 25 cents because that's how much it costs to get into the fair and market. Yeah, and it's in New York City because why not? Of course. Christmas in New York? Chef's kiss. Yeah, so, and there's a bit of some of my washi tape across the top. And I grunged it up and folded it because I wanted it to look like it had been in someone's bag or someone's pocket. But, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So that's that stamp set. And let's put that one away. I'm so excited about this release. It's just so cool. And then we have this stamp set. Which I love. I'm finding it really hard at the minute because my camera is off because the camera's this side instead of it's normally this side. So I feel like I have to keep coming over here, but I don't. Like I am in the middle of the screen. I think I am anyway. Hold on. I think that's a little bit better. And this is stamp set, Christmas stamp set number 2. And just look at it. It is so cool. So we've got 2 tickets here with the reinforcer already attached. And this one, we have 3 toppers that fit perfectly. And we have 4 bottoms, which fit perfectly, both stamps. Now, what I will say is, even though these don't have the same top as this ticket, they do still work with it. So if you line up the reinforcer, it will work. It still covers the top as well. If not, then you can just use these because you'll cut the hole out for the reinforcer anyway. So then we have a couple of trees here. We have December 25th, Believe, And then we have a little North Pole Merry Christmas stamp. Happy Holidays. Just 2 sort of like ornate swirls. A star. Winter. We have a truck. We have a truck. And I drew this truck. I drew it on my iPad. I'm missing a stamp set. How am I missing a stamp set? I found it. I found it. Right, so let's look at mine. As you can see, again, it is loved. It is loved. So here we have winter and the truck. Look at the truck. So the wheels are separate, so you can do the wheels in black. And then this is the tree that fits perfectly on the back of the truck, or I put the December 25th, that fits perfect in the back as well. So then we have a little snowflake too to go with the winter, and the winter trees just down here. We also have some holly with some little holly berries, some snowflakes up here which can be used as a textural stamp. We have some writing. You can't read it, it's too small, but it is perfect for a texture stamp. And then we have a little 7:45 p.m. 25th of December postage office, which is perfect for the stamp on the other previous stamp set. Santa Claus is coming to town, season's greetings, to and from, because in case you want to make gift tags. And then there's just a little, you can make a wreath out of that tiny little stamp there. And then there's some berries to go with it as well. Inside the ticket, you have a Christmas definition. You have December 25th, North Pole Mail, ho, ho, ho. And that ho, 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 can you see that little lip there? It fits perfect over Santa's head. So that's why I made it that way. And then you have Santa's official mail, December 25th, ho, ho, ho. A little ticket there. And yeah, this, I love this stamp set. So let me show you a few samples of what I've made. Firstly, I stamped the Santa Claus. Right, so one of the very first, let me find it. One of the very first things I did was I made a couple of tickets. That's one of them. Oh, you're joking me. Why is nothing, everything, I keep losing everything. It's I can't even get my words out. It's the excitement. So I made this one, but I made one with Santa Claus on as well, and I can't seem to find him at the minute. Bear with me, it's because he's here. And I first stamped him in black, and he just looks so cool anyway, in black. And then I used Heidi Swap's minty green ink pad just for a background. How cool does that look? I love it. And then this is the truck. Look at the truck. Oh, look at the truck. The truck is just so cool. I wasn't sure when I drew it, because obviously my iPad is a 13-inch one. So when I drew it, it was quite a big truck. And I was like, now I need to scale it down. Is all the details still going to be in it when I scale it down? And it is. It absolutely is. Look around the doors, and then you've got the wing mirror, and you've got the handle and the wheel arches and the light on the front. It is just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love my truck. I love my red truck, my little Chevy. And this is the top. I've put a reinforcer, a Heidi Swap reinforcer on it as well. But this is the candy cane top and the candy cane bottom. I did do them going opposite ways because I just wanted it to look a bit different. And then I also, with the other stamp set, so this is what I mean by you can use them on the top of the triangle stamps as well. It will still work. That's my fault. I didn't press hard enough. And then we have this one. And this, again, this is the stamp that's in the other stamp set. It's just so cool. And these are the holly as well, with the berries and everything. And there's the little texture stamp just in the background. And see what I mean about the ho 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 fitting over Santa Claus's head. And oh, I just love this. I love this. It reminds me of like a Christmas diner or something. Oh, I just absolutely adore it. And then we have this one here. And this has got the believe and the definition and the word. There's a December word that's on another stamp set. But oh, I just love them. And on this stamp set, as I haven't shown you this, we have another texture stamp. Look at that one. Now that is the same width, same height as the ticket. So look at that texture. I mean, come on. If you was to do that, we'll do this in a minute, I'll show you. In vintage photo, it would literally look like the paper was like, oh, it's so grungy, so grungy. And there's the italic writing stamp that's on the other stamp set. And again, special delivery, 25 cents. There's the stamp on top. And this is the one where I put the December 25th on the back of the truck. Ah, I just love them so much. There's so many, like, all the different possibilities that you can do with that stamp set is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So then we have this one, which is my little Christmas ephemera. There is so many stamps on this stamp set that are amazing. And as you can see, look at this box of ephemera. I have made so many bits of ephemera just using this stamp set. And there's adverts on here. There is this little ticket here, fits inside this stamp just here. And yeah, it's that Merry and Bright fits on this ticket, which is the perfect length to hang off the side of one of these tags. So as you can see, it will just hang off the top. And Santa Claus fits in it. December fits in it. North Pole, most wonderful time of year. The number fits in it. We've also got a teeny weeny little tag on here as well. And just Christmas, December. These two stamps and approved by, that fits in the middle as well. And then down the bottom, we have old fashioned sleigh rides, which a little advert. And let me show you. This is it. Look how cute it is. Can you see that? Oh, it's just so cute. And these are, let me get some of the, look at the little ticket. I was playing so much last night. I mean, look at that. Look at the little Santa Claus. Oh, it's just so cool. So cool. And where is the others? I also made a little cluster as well. Here it is. Look at the little Christmas cluster. And there's another little ticket. And it's called Essential Peppermint. This little peppermint advert. Can you see that? Sorry, was I blurred? And off screen. There's also Jack Frost Candy Co. Taste of the Holidays. There is some numbers down here, a date down here, 12, 25, 25, all in different fonts. Established in 1936. Style 819. Christmas delivery, and this fits perfect inside this star circle as well. And then we have North Pole Post Office. We have R.1.9600 censored, in case you want to put it on a mail or something. Christmas Tree Farm, pine, spruce and cedar. 120 1-cent candy canes. The world's best twisted sugar cane candies limited. See? Do you like it? Cane's Candies. Oh, I'm so original. Oh, sorry, just having another drink. And then we've got New York NY. We've got 36 to 41 East 25th Street. We've got SC Nix, 20 Nix Co, 25 North Street, Lapland, near North Pole. So there's a little Santa Claus address there. And then we have a little stamp constellation. We have, that will fit around the edge of that as well. So you can stamp that in blue, stamp that in red. Of course, we've got a grungy star. We've got Santa Claus and his reindeer. So teeny. We've got time to spruce things up with the 3 trees. We've got a number. We've got December, we've got delivery and Christmas. And these rounded ones here, they will fit in this one and this one too. But they also fit. So you know how I like to make things, I like to make all my stamps coordinated. So it will, if you've got this stamp set, you can coordinate them with this as well, because they all fit in this one and they fit in the oval and this rounded bit here that goes with the rectangle. So yeah, they do all fit perfectly. And then we have a grungy, it could be a wax seal or a stamp, and there's stamps that fit inside. So Santa Claus fits inside this. Special delivery. North Pole Post Office fits inside it. The 12, the 25, the 25 also fit inside it as well. And then we have the little wavy lines. North Pole December. 'Tis the season. Another little circle that also fits inside this and fits inside this. Falala, most wonderful time of year. 307 224 508, because these also work with the ticket as well. So they also, everything will fit and make a really cool ticket. I will show you. I have already made some. Gotta love a sample. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, I absolutely love it. And then we've also got the Christmas tree farm as well, with some of my music washi tape. And we've got the numbers that go down the side. So there's 2 numbers on here. So there's 70463 and there's 0024. So you can use either one or any of the numbers out of my other stamp sets. And then we have Kane's Candies Limited with the address underneath. How cool is that? Oh, I just love it. And then we also have another, and it's got the long number down the side. Most wonderful time of year. Oh, I mean, just look at those tickets. I've not even grunged them up yet. How cool are they? Perfect little piece of ephemera. We also have December and Christmas up here. Now, these two, if you remember back in the day, well, it's not back in the day because it wasn't that long ago, but my Halloween stamp sets had a little ticket. Do you remember that I made Halloween and Spooky fit in the middle of? Well, I made sure that the December and the Christmas also fit on that round ticket. Let me show you it. So it's the little 4x6 stamp set, and it's this one right here. So as it was made for Halloween and Spooky, and then there's some rounded things that fit around the edge as well. I did exactly, because I do like all my stamp sets. I want it so that, you know, when you're doing some stamping and you're like, that will go perfectly with that, and that will go perfectly with that. Let me get my words out, because my mouth is trying to work quicker than my brain. And I'm going blah, 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 blah. So, you know, when you get your stamps out and every season, and I do it every single year. So every season I go and get all my Halloween stuff out. I get all my autumn stuff out. And then I get all my Christmas stuff out. And then in January, I pack it all away, ready for the next year. Well, I didn't want my stamp sets to be like that. I want my stamp sets to be where I can just grab them all year round, because there's certain parts of that stamp set that will go with every single stamp set that I produce. So yeah, so that fits absolutely perfect. And then you've also got the little checker stamp there as well, which you can use. So yeah, so then I have these two, which are just so cool. They're just so cute. Then we have our little, we have a smaller one than what we had on my, you know, I did on the adventure. So we had that one where we could do the airmail. Well, I've got a smaller one here now. So if you want to use it on the 2 tags, you can use it on the 2 tags. Now, I did use it, and because it is smaller, it just, I mean, look, how Christmassy is that? Look, and look at Santa Claus. I coloured him with Tim Holtz's Distress crayons, and then just look at the stamps up in this corner. I mean, and this is, it's just, I backed it with my Brusho Crystals paper, and it's just a gorgeous little postcard to Santa Claus with his address on that you could just tuck in and, oh, a bit of fluff on it, and then just write on it as a little journaling card, or just write on the back, put a photo on the front of, you know, a memory that you've got. Your kids that are holding their letters to Santa Claus, just stick a little photo on it and then tuck it in your journal. Oh, it's just so cute. It's so cute. Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have Santa Claus's address on here as well. And then we also, like I said, it works with the previous stamp set. Now, we all know what this stamp set is. This is my ID card stamp set. And it was one that I wanted for so long. When I designed it, you know, I knew that I wanted certain things on it, like the classification, signature, destination and department and everything. And I made my dreams come true with this stamp set. I absolutely adore this stamp set. And what I adore about it is, if you'd have seen over Halloween, I made a prisoner's ID card, and then I made a spooky ID card as well. So it doesn't just have to be used like for generic junk journaling or scrapbooking or anything like that. You can literally use it for any season. And that is what I love about it. And that is why, it's just why I designed it and why I wanted it the way that it is, with all the little bits and pieces on it. So then you can make a Santa Claus ID card. It's just, or it could just be like a pass, Santa Claus's pass, when you go to see him at the supermarkets and the, you know, at the shopping centres and stuff like that. Because how cool is this? I just love it. I absolutely love it. Here is some of my washi tape at the top as well. And it just, oh, it's just amazing. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. So we made that. And I have shown you the ticket as well. And then we have this. This is some of my washi tape as well. We have this. Excuse me. Again, I just stamped loads of Santa Clauses and I just painted them all and then cut them all out. We have the alphabet stamp down here. We have the word believe that's on the ticket stamp set. And this, again, is just a little journaling card that you can just slide in your junk journal. There's the ho, ho, ho. I did it in 3 different colours. That's another stamp set I'm going to show you in a minute. But how cool is this ticket? This journaling card. I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This stamp set is so cool. And then, wait till you see this. Look at this. That is the texture stamp that is on this stamp set with Santa Claus on. Look at that with the vintage photo behind it. How amazing is that? And then look, see what I mean about them all coordinating. So the Santa Claus and the reindeer off of this one fits on the stamp we have in the background stamp. Look at those. How cool are they? And then you've got approved by Santa Claus. You've got Santa Claus's address. You have this little star. There's a couple of stars on here to be honest. There's a distressed star on there. And then I believe there's a teeny weeny little star just there. So there's a couple of stars. And then there's in the music, in the sand dune, music stamp in the background there. And then on the back, there's another piece of my washi tape. And then I've got a little number down here, a piece of ephemera from this stamp set. Because what I did was I literally just I stamped all these out on a couple of sheets of A4 paper and just cut them all out. So it's almost like we have got a huge, let me take these out. We have got a huge, look at all those, of kind of Christmas snippets, if you like. So cool, so cool. And then inside I made a journaling card, and look at that. So again, this is some of my washi tape that I've stitched over. How cool does that look? It looks so cool. And then I use the grid stamp out of the adventure stamp. That one just there. And again, everything fits perfectly. There's Santa Claus down there. This is some of the ephemera that I made. And I cut it out as well. And then we've got Santa Claus is coming to town. Wait till you see this stamp. So excited. And then again, I backed it on some of my Brusho crystals and just put a little stamp down in the corner. But I love it. Look at that. I mean, not only that, but you know, this could be somebody's Christmas card. You could just write a little note on the back of it and it could be somebody's Christmas card. These are Heidi Swap's envelopes, by the way. They're from Heidi Swap. And these are her journaling cards that go in the middle as well. They come in like a big pack of, you get the ledger, you get the aged, and you get some white as well. And I believe the envelopes, where did I put them? Right, so the envelopes, they're this style. So that's the envelopes. And they come the same as well. So you get the ledger, you get the aged, and you get some white as well. They're on her website. So yeah, what a gorgeous little card. But I cannot get over that texture stamp. Oh, it just does exactly what I wanted it to do. Because when I'm designing these stamps, obviously I don't know how they're going to stamp, but I have an idea of how I want them to stamp in my head. And then when they do it, when they actually do stamp how I want them to stamp, oh, it makes me so happy. So yeah, I absolutely love this little combo. It's just so gorgeous, so gorgeous. So that's that stamp set. And now we have got 2 generic stamp sets. We've got paper strips. Look at this. Oh, I love it. Bear with me just 1 minute. So let me get my one. Right, so let me take my one out. This is a paper strips stamp set. And as you can see, the first one, you know, like when I made my paper strips, I'll link the video down below if I remember. When I made my paper strips, I was literally just getting one stamp and going do all the way across. Well, these you don't have to, because it is all one stamp. It's literally just, it's so cool. Look, it's all one stamp. So you can just make paper strips galore, as many as you want. And you don't only have to use that, but as a bonus, when you're making ephemera, because let's face it, I love to make ephemera, you can stamp these stamps, and then I've left enough space in between so that you can cut them all out separately. So then you've got 4 postcard stamps. How cool is that? Then we have the little 3 lines with the 5 stars in the middle. Absolutely love that. Then we have important. Excuse me. Oh, the Coke. And then we've got number 073052, and that goes all the way across. We have the little airmail as well. We have priority mail, caution, field notes, approved. Then we have, this one is perfect for when you want to make ephemera, because this one, well, you can literally stamp it once and you've got 5 little number labels, which is just perfect. Then we have identity card. We have 070940. We have stars. And I did make this generic, but I also wanted to add some Christmas in on the bottom. So we've got special delivery with a little snowflake in the middle. We've got Christmas and merry and bright and the stars. The stars, I think they're my favourite. I think the stars are my favourite. So as you can see on the top of this, that is the special delivery. I mean, look how small that stamp is, and it stamps so well. I absolutely love it. This is definitely... Oh, this is going to be a favourite of mine. It really is. Like all year round, this is going to be a favourite of mine. I love it. I absolutely love it. It can be used for any project that you want to use it in. And I'm pretty sure that this number 073052 will fit inside this label as well, because that's how I wanted it. So yeah, this is my paper strips stamp set. Perfect for paper strips, perfect for making ephemera. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love it. It's just so cool. So cool. And then the Arc de Triomphe. Ta-da! I have an address and a signatures stamp set. So we have all kinds of addresses from all over the world. We have got signatures. We have got postcard. We have got head office. Can't read that. Street, London. We've got Miss Rita Gregory. We've got a little stamp with the little stripe on it. And then we've got, these are all taken off of old vintage letters, by the way. So these are like really old. And then we have this one here. We have I think that's an address. Might be a little bit of, it's the end of a letter is what it is. So then we have an address here for Somerset. We have another address here. And then we have another address here. This is also an address. We have a signature, Miss M.U. Moyle. We have an address here. Now, what you've got to remember is back in the olden days, there wasn't, you know, postcodes and things like that. It was just an address with their name on, and then they used to get it. It was literally that simple. That simple the addresses were. So we have another address here. So this is in Belfast. We have another address here with the little stamp on the top there. We also have I can't read, it's so far away. Airmail, Central Post Office. I had to do the old trumpet then. I had to go like that. We also have a postmark here as well. We have some numbers. So we've got 115546. We've got 3083, 2093. We've got another R, because we all know I love my R's. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. Then we have European Union, Brussels, a little stamp. We have a star in a circle. Then we have another, oh, let me lift it up. We have another one here that is just so cool. We've got the administration office as well, which the number will fit in the middle. Plus there's stamps off of another stamp set that will fit in the middle of that as well. Now let me get you mine so we can have a proper look, because this is just such a cool stamp set. I absolutely love it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 addresses. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 signatures. Plus we have got signatures on my identity stamp set, and there's some signatures, I believe. Is there signatures or is there dates? No, I don't think I have got any stamp set signatures on my other stamp sets. Nope, these, so I've got, there's some more on my my identity card stamp set. So yeah, look at it. How cool is that? I absolutely love this stamp set. I really do. It is perfect. And like I said, look how it stamps on the grid. Oh, it just looks so cool. And this is that one just here. They just stamp so grungy and perfect. I absolutely, oh, I just love them. And then obviously we've got the postcard one here, and that is, where is the postcard? Here it is. That is up there. Look how well that stamps. Oh, how cool is that? And then that's the other little stamp set just there. Now be careful when you're using oxide, when you're using this stamp, because it will bleed, as you can see. So yeah, I would go for VersaFine Clair as well when you're stamping that, just because it, you know, it's oxide does tend to bleed. So but yeah, look how cool it is. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love it. So they're the stamp sets. I'm so excited. I absolutely adore every single one. I'm so proud of this release. I love it all. So now let's get on to the washi tapes. Now we have a little slight problem with 2 of the washi tapes. Yeah. But so what I'm going to do is, we've got 10 washi tapes altogether. So here are the 5 10mm. So we've got that, which can be used as, no, it doesn't just have to be Christmas. Doesn't at all. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. There we go. How lush is that? Oh, and this is the one that I used on here, that I stitched in the middle of. Oh, and don't forget, they distress like a dream. So just... And then I'm just going to get a bit of kitchen roll and wipe off the dust. And look at that. Oh, it just distresses perfectly. So we have that one. Then we have the candy stripe. Perfect. Doesn't just have to be used for Christmas. And then we have the music paper. Oh, come here. And this is actually a carol on there, it's printed on there. How cool is that? Oh, I just love it. Now, these are the 2 that, until I received them, well, they were already shipped, and they sent me a video of the finished product, and I didn't realise until I saw the video, and by then I couldn't do anything because they were already shipped. But it's only a little sort of, it's not major. I mean, you know, but if, as you can see, can you see that? Can you see? Let me put it down on paper. So I'll do the red. And then the green. And can you see how they're not blended? So every, let me take a piece off, and I'll show you how big the section is. There you go. So it's an 18 centimetre section where the breaks are. So it's quite a big piece, you know, but yeah, I'm still not happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I shall be selling these cheaper than the other ones, because they have got a fault on them, and I'm not happy with them, and I don't want to put something out there that, you know, isn't 100% perfect in my mind. So yeah, I am going to be selling these, the green and the red, at a discounted price, because they're not joined and it was just too late for me to do anything about. But I will, if I get duplicates of it, I will make sure that they are rectified and yeah, put right. So yeah, never mind. So now let's go on to the 5mm. So we have the stars. Again, this would look perfect postal theme, or even the 4th of July. It doesn't have to be used just for Christmas, but oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? I absolutely love it. And then we have, this is my candy cane stripe, if I can find the end, and it is pink, red and white. Here it is. And it is distressed. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And then we have the traditional green and red stripe as well, which I absolutely adore. I am loving these 5mm. I really am. They're perfect for like tickets and tags and things like that. And then, because we all love the postal stripe, I got another postal stripe, but I did it in the 5mm, and I have done it in red and green. So it's perfect for Christmas. And yeah, it's red and green. Look at that distress. Bear with me. I'm going to put my light on. That's better. That's better. Yes. Can you see it more now? How cool is that? But I didn't stop there, because I thought we could have Christmas post. I had to get it while I was getting the green and red. I was like, well, you know, I need it in the blue and red in the 5mm as well. So I got it in the blue and red too. So we also have the normal postal washi tape. So they are the 10 washi tapes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, just checking. They're the 10 washi tapes that I also have. These two will be discounted as well. No code needed. I'm just going to discount them as they are. So yeah, these are the washi tapes, and these are the cool stamp sets. Oh, I just love them. I absolutely love them. And now we're going to have a little quick play, because, well, we've got to, haven't we? Right, so first of all, I'm going to take one of these Heidi Swap cards that she has on her website. Just need to take the glue off. And I'm going to use the red and green postal stripe and just put around the edge. I have literally, because obviously I was doing Halloween every day. Well, I am still doing Halloween every day. So I was like, you know, spooky. And it was really hard for me to get into the Christmas vibe. So I have been watching, I watched White Christmas because, well, I do love an old movie. I really do. So I watched White Christmas, and then I watched Muppets Christmas Carol, which is also a favourite. And I also watched Home Alone, Santa Claus, the Disney one. And yeah, I've been watching loads of Christmas movies. Oh, Pluto's Christmas Tree. I love that Disney cartoon. It's just so cool. Reminds me of when I was little. And thankfully, they're all on Disney Plus. So yeah, I can watch them whenever I like. and I love it. Come on. Washi tape stuck to my hands. Where did that bit go? There it is. Sneaky. And then look at that. How cool is that? And then we're going to give it a bit of distress. I have moved my table round. So I've had a major tidy up in my craft room yesterday and last night, getting ready. And I've moved my table. So now my camera is not in front of the window, which is perfect. So even though we are still going to get glare because the skylight is still above us. But yeah, so now I can see everything on my camera. And we haven't got the window in front of me. The window is now to the side. So I'm still getting the light in. But yeah, I'm so glad that I moved it. So we're going to get the signatures stamp set. Plus I've got a longer table as well. So I've got more space to fill. Which I have to say. I have already filled it. Right, so I think, let's see. What one do I want to use? So I think I'm just going to use the word. And then I've got a stamp set. I did have a stamp set. Oh, it's my Halloween stamp set, that's why. See? All my stamp sets, I love that they all go together. So I have some lines in my Halloween stamp set. And obviously you can use the ticket as well. So I'm going to want to use the long line. And let's just make sure it's straight. Perfect. And then I think, where did I put the postcard stamp? It's there. Oh. I cannot wait to get my Heidi Swap. My Heidi Swap package turns up on Monday. And I literally cannot wait to get my new acrylic block. I can't believe I have, this is my 4th one. I've lost 3 of them already. And I don't know where they go. I honestly don't know where they go. Right, so I'm going to kind of put this in the middle. So we've got, let's move it over a little bit. There we go. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, that's perfect. So that is basically, let me move it up a bit so you can see. That's basically in the middle. And then I'm going to put the stamp just there. Look at that. It already looks so cool. I need a clean wipe. I have gone through so many wipes. I've done so much stamping. I have gone through so many wipes. But I love it. And then I think I'm going to use this one in the top. But first I want to put the postcard line. Look at that. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to put, shall I do this in a different colour? Right, so first off, I think I might have I haven't. I need to do some. I need to stamp some stamps. So I'm going to get out the background stamp. And then I'll put this here, and then I'm going to do, that's not straight, Tone. I mean, you don't even have to put anything in it. It could just be a blank postcard. It just could be a blank postcard. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to put the 25 cents just in the bottom corner. Look at that. I mean, oh, the fun. The fun. And then I think I'm going to stamp this. So I've got Heidi Swap's new ink pads, and this is the crimson red. And then I think I'm just going to go, or shall we check first it's the right way up, Tone? That might be a good idea. And then let's put this. Oh, look at that. I have no words. I have no words. So now I want to get my other stamp set that has got Santa Claus and his reindeer. And I'm just going to put him flying through the air. Oh, look at that! I cannot tell you how much I love these stamps. I really can't. And I do. I love them so much. So now we're going to get old Santa Claus address. And we're just going to I mean, look at that. How cool is that? Doesn't it look real? Oh, it just looks, oh, it looks so cool. It really does look so cool. Right, so now I'm going to take the large round star and I don't know if I want to use evergreen. I think I'm going to use evergreen bough. And I'm just going to, like I said, it fits perfect. Look at that. I have no words. I have no words. And that's unlike me, to be speechless. Let's put our little stamp in the corner. Look at that distressed star. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And then I think, I'm wondering, I reckon so, that might fit down there, but I don't want, so let me get the other Christmas stamp set, because there's the word Season's Greetings in this stamp set, but it's got a break in it. So it will work either side of the line. Oh, look at that postcard. Oh, I absolutely, I love it. This is all you're going to hear out of me is, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then also, don't forget, so where's the first stamp set that we was using? Let's put that back on there so that our stamps don't all stick together. But let's leave them in order. Right, so let's get this one back. We have the background. So I'm going to give this a quick zap to make sure the black is dry. Now, you don't have to. You can literally leave this, leave it blank if you want. You don't have to do this. But I'm going to do it in the sand dune. And then, excuse me if you see my head. I'm just gonna... Look at that. Look at that. I don't know what to say. I could just look at it. I could just literally sit and look at it. This is what I was doing. I was out here last night till gone 11 at night. And I was literally, like, the whole house was asleep when I went in. And when I got into bed, I was like, oh, that's what I can do. Oh, that's what I can do. So I needed to get up early because all these ideas just kept coming and coming and coming. And I was just like, I need to go back out there early tomorrow morning and make some more stuff. I mean, how cool is that? It's just so cool. And I love the way, look how my washi tapes take distress. So just grunge up around the edge. And you don't have to do this. You can leave it clean if you want. And then just maybe a little blend just in places. Oh, I've pulled that bit up. And there we have an old Christmas vintage postcard. I love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. And you could put some stitching around it as well. What I have also made as well, because like I said, you know, I like my stamp sets to all coordinate together. It is one thing that when I'm designing my stamp sets, I want them all to coordinate. I pride myself on it because I'm looking at my stamps and I'm like, that will go with that. And that needs to go with that. And then I need you know, I don't just want to bring out stamp sets that is like good for that one time or just good for that one stamp set. I want them all to work together. So I had this stamp set in mind when I was designing them. And I wanted this stamp set to work with all the Christmas stamp sets as well. So let me get out just a few bits that I was making with these stamps and I will show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to get them out and then right. So here we are. These are all the bits that I made with my first release stamp set. And I just love them. I absolutely love them. So let's go through each one and what stamp set I used. So let me just put the those just to the side. So this one, for example, look at that. How cool and cute is that? So that's the little label that we have there, but I have got a couple of stamps that fit perfect. So we've got the North Pole Post Office on the background stamp, and then we also have some stamps on here. So we have the little postal stamp just here, which is the same one that we used on the ticket. And then we also have 25th of December North Pole Mail. That would also fit on there as well. So we have that one. Then we have the little Merry Christmas Post Office. And this one is... let me find it. This one on this stamp set, on the Santa Claus stamp set. And then I used the little ring to go round the inside, just to add a bit of colour. We have two texture stamps. So we have the larger one that I showed you, and we also have this one. So on the ephemera kit, we have this one just here. So it's a bit smaller, but it's perfect for the tag, and it's perfect for these tickets, because look at that. Look at that texture. I just love it. And then we've got the little grid that's on the labels stamp set, which is the second release. We've got another stamp, postal stamp there, a date, a number, and the post office. Then we have this one with a piece of washi tape down the bottom as well. We have this one that says December with that stamp, and they all fit. I made sure that there was stamps that will fit in these grids. So we've got New York NY, we've got star 189, and then the post office stamp there. Then we have this one. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, they just all work so perfectly. I love that little stamp there. It's so cool. And then you've got the number that fits perfectly up the side. Just love them. And then, excuse me, so back in the day when I used to love Stampin' Up, I brought some punches and the stamp set. And it was a Halloween stamp set. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but leave me a comment. The Halloween stamp set was all like, there was a bat, I think there was a vampire, there was a ghost, and they were circle stamps, and they had all like writing in them and everything, and they worked perfectly with the 1 1/4, 1 3/8, and this scallop edge as well. Do you remember making scalloped ephemera like this? I love it. I just love it. So yeah, this is this one just here, and it also fits the curved stamps that we've got as well. So this one, Christmas, Express Mail, North Pole, 'Tis the Season. It will fit those as well. Then we have the oval that is just here, and we've made some cute little pieces of oval ephemera. Look at those. How cute are they? Oh, so simple, but yet so cool. So we've got some of those. Let's put those, the ones that I've shown you, back in. So this is one, this is a label. So this is the label, and I've used these stamps to make a circle around it as well. Just something a little different. I thought I'd give it a go. Then we have the labels as well. And these labels, I mean, How cute are they? Look at that one. And that one. I think that one's my favourite. I love that one. They're just so cool. So cool. And then again, I did another little one and backed it on some of the Tim Holtz cardstock, craft stock as well. I've shown you these ones. This did I say this has got the little bit of the washi tape on the bottom? Then we have these little ones. I had so much fun making these, as you can tell, because there's more. Look at those. That's a bit of washi tape at the top. This is why I love the 5mm, because the 5mm just fits perfectly on things like this. It's so cool. And it makes you, you know, then you're not sort of like cutting half of it off and wasting it. But, oh, I just love these little bits of ephemera. I really do. And here's a stamp that I made and cut it out. Look at that. Oh, how cool would that look? I mean, you could even, if you wanted to, just stick it over the top like that as well. I mean, it's just... Or it does fit down the bottom on the grid stamp instead of Santa Claus. And for some reason, this has got wet and bled. But it's okay. But yeah, you could put that just there. Or you could put it on the other side. Or even as well, where are you? The identity as well. See? I also used the labels. So all these Christmas stamps will also fit in the labels as well. And don't forget that on the label stamps, there is also some grid stamps too. And then we have this little label on here, just here, and it's just perfect for just some dates. I mean, you don't even have to use it for Christmas. There's dates all over my stamp sets, but yeah, just to stamp and cut round. And then we have another one of these as well. And yeah, they just all work so well together. So just have so much fun. So now before we go, I have already prepped, I cut some tabs out, and I have already prepped one with some washi tape. I just love that washi tape. I love it. I love it. And I think I want to make like, oh, I mean, look at those. If you have, so these are the Stampin' Up! Punches that I got to go with the Christmas and the Halloween round stamp sets, and they made this. So it was 1 3/8, 1 1/4, and I believe that's the 2-inch. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's the 2-inch scallop, but you can still find these on eBay. So have a look on eBay. Yeah, I love them. I mean, they're just great. But that goes perfectly on there. So I think I'm going to just going to make a quick tab. And we all know that this is some of my tea-dyed cheesecloth. This is why I love sitting here and putting on a movie and just making ephemera, because then you can whack projects out like nobody's business. So let's just... And then we'll put that there. Get my glue. I think I'm just gonna round that corner. And I want it hanging quite low out the bottom. And then we're just gonna, do we want this one or do we want the red one? No, we want this one. I'm just gonna put a bit of glue on the top. Let's just lift this up a little bit. Oh, that just looks so cool already. Oh, I love it. But we're going to have a look through our little ephemera box, because we have some other bits as well. And we know what I'm like. Yes, look, I knew it. We've got to put one of these on. Now these, also, there's some stamps on here, like that stamp fits perfect on there. And I'm pretty sure if I cut this a bit closer, I doubt very much it'll be straight, because this is me. And then where's my dauber? Just ink up around the edge. And this is Heidi Swap's sticker paper. So just, there we go. And these will fit perfect. Look at that, for a cute little piece of ephemera. I mean, oh, I love it. And then I'm going to stick this on. Just there, that looks so cool. And then again, this is Heidi Swap's. Oh, I love Heidi Swap sticker paper. I literally can't wait for my package to come on Monday. I'm so excited. And then shall we put this or this side? Let's put that side. And then maybe, because I also stamped out some of the words as well. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. But it's not cut straight, Tone. Of course it's not. Why would it be? And I'm also gonna just distress this up a little bit. Take the backing off. And we have the cutest little Christmas page tab, which could go on, I mean, look, on the edge of there. It could go, I don't want it to cover anything, but it could go on there. That one's already got one. It could go on the edge. You won't be able to open the envelope, but you get what I mean. I mean, look at that. How cool does that look? Oh, and it's all made with ephemera that we made out of my stamps. We could put it on the side there, maybe even on the top. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. I love everything. I don't want to stop playing, but I have to, because I need to finish my Halloween every day. But here we go. How cool is that? And then there's also, there's a little space on the back, which you could put, we can't put that because there's one of those on the front. Let's put this. And that's just, I was going to use my scissors then. Oh, Tone, you've ripped the sticker part off. But that's okay. It's an easy fix. Just like that. And then put this just on the back like that. And there you have a real cool cluster. I'm just going to glue this down on there. And look at that. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I hope you love them just as much as I do. I've had so much fun. I have literally had 2 days worth of so much fun. And yeah, there's so much more I want to do with these stamps as well. So much more. I mean, just look at all the ephemera. I mean, oh, it's just so cool. Let's get everything out. There's the washi tapes. Our postcard that we made. I mean, look at that. Look at that for how it's just... Thank you all for being here, and thank you all so much for your well wishes. I really appreciate it. These are now in stock in my Etsy store. Yeah, I'll link it down below. I have no words because I'm just so excited. I just love everything so much. It's going to be a good Christmas. I'm just going to be making and making and making. I can't wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And plus, it really helps my channel as well. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you do buy my stamps and make stuff with them, don't forget to tag me on social media. All my socials are in the description box. I love to see your work. And yes, thank you all for your support. I appreciate you so much. I really do. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for another Halloween every day. Take care, everybody. Bye.